Green Banded Onyx. Hello, beautiful soul. Angel Lady Terry Marie, the Crystologist, Crystal and in Angelic Realm channel. I don't care how many times I say that, it still feels a little like I'm stepping into or leaning in or stepping out or getting out of the way of my human self to share these things with you. Meaning messages and insights from the crystals, minerals, and stones themselves. If this is the first time or we haven't connected in a while, these musings or writings, channelings, whatever you choose to use the word to describe them, started out for myself in March of 2020 before the world kind of went bananas. And it was and still is a way for me to connect more deeply, more openly and clearly with the different minerals and stones in my own collection, the ones that allow me to keep them or they keep me around. I wanted to learn more and discover more from the crystals themselves. Yes, I do research online and I have a small library of crystal books for research here and there. Read it as it gives me a foundation from which then to open up to the crystals or minerals. Sometimes there's more information, sometimes it's a little bit different. Doesn't make anything else wrong. It's just what I'm receiving in the moment. And after doing this for a few months, or I guess it was even just a few weeks, it was all of a sudden I needed to share some of these channelings. And it's like, okay. And I don't know about you, but sometimes when my guides say, we want you to do this, whatever this is, it's like, you want what? You want me to do what? And you take a deep breath and you go, okay. Now, I didn't always used to say okay right away. It was like, yeah, we had to talk about it. We needed to negotiate. But before I get too far down that particular path, I'm reading directly from my notebook, and all of the books that we, my guides and I, write and channel together are in pencil and in different notebooks, because this helps me feel like it's more personal. And then I transcribe it onto, I call it transcribing. It's like a first edit directly from my notebook to a Word document. So I don't know why I'm nervous about this one today, a little bit, whatever. However, welcome to Green Banded Onyx, beautiful soul. Doesn't have a lot to say, but wow, it's pretty impactful in my humble opinion. Green Banded Onyx has swirls of yellows, white, brown, and green. There is such beauty in the patterns of color that resemble fields, valleys, and sacred lands of the ancient wise ones. There is a deep, continuing feeling of being very connected to Mother Gaia. This connectedness is very freeing mentally and emotionally. Being nurtured from the ground up is gifting me with a sense of knowing and self-acceptance. Yellow represents or resonates with the solar plexus, the browns with Mother Gaia, and grounding through the root chakra. White symbolizes spiritual protection for your path and energy purification. The various layers of greens, from light to dark, signify the many layers of belief towards prosperity and abundance, and that of wealth expansion from the inside out. Green Banded Onyx, what would you share with us? I would share this with you and all who choose to join us among the many pages of mystical teachings from days long since past. There are as many layers in the formation of a tree as there are layers upon layers of energy within and around each and every being of energy. There is no one pathway to fulfilling one's destiny. A destiny is one's path to fulfilling that which burns deep within their heart-soul connection. There is no wrong way to following the path. There is follow the path or do not follow the path. There is no in-between states of being. All things are in the flow of energy or fighting against the flow of energy. There is respite during transition, transformation, and transcendence. Respite is necessary, allowing for energies to be released and welcoming new, higher levels of energy, compassion, knowledge, understanding, and acceptance. There are always layers, both seen and unseen, above and below, known and unknown. There are as many layers of expansion as there are of fulfillment. Fulfillment begins from within as it radiates outward, becoming visible supply of all that is required and desired. We are now complete. Thank you. You are most welcome. Heed my words as they are part of the continuous guidance through us all. Excuse me. 1 second. This part of my path is not something I take lightly. And being able to connect with these beauties, to be the vessel and a channel in sharing what comes through me with the intention and hopes that it helps you somehow, somewhere along your path. Keep what resonates, let the rest go, and it will help you get you to where it is you need and want to be. Have an amazing